Hi, welcome to our math class for today. Today we'll be completing lesson 9 of your grade 2 module 3 workbook. We'll look at your ability to count from $10 to $1,000, that is 10 naira to 1,000 naira on the place value chart and the empty number line. We'll be working on this for some time now. Let us look at the activity that will help us do this quickly. Let us count and change coins. We use a penny and a dime. You can see the pictures of a penny and that of a dime. A penny has a value of 1 and a dime has a value of 10. Like when we were counting ones, you have 10 ones and you have a bundle of 10. We use penny this time. Since it has a value of 1, when we have 10 pennies, we'll bundle and replace it with 1 dime because 1 dime equals 10 pennies. Alright, that is what we want to do now. 1, 2, 3 pennies, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, a dime has the same value as 110. So, since you know that 10 pennies it gives you 1 dime, we'll now bundle the pennies and make it 1 dime. So we have 1 dime. Remember how we got 1 dime? We have to count 10 pennies. Let's keep counting on from 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright, so we have 1 dime, which is 10 pennies, another 10 pennies. What is the value of our coins now? That will be 20 pennies and exactly 2 dimes. So we'll bundle and have 2 dimes. The dime has the value of 10 pennies. Let's continue counting. So we have 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. So what is the value of our coins now? We have additional 10 pennies. We can bundle that and make it another dime. So we have 3 dimes. That is 30 cents. Yes. Now let us count using ones, tens, and hundreds at intervals. I will show you the bundle with which you count. Then we're counting down from 1,000. Yes, we're counting backwards from 1,000. This is a bundle of 100. Can you count from 1,000 to 700? Right, so 900, 800, 700. The next bundle you see will tell you how to proceed. Remember, we stopped at 700. Now count to 580 from 700 using tens. So we have 690, 680. Please count along. 670, 660, 650, 640, 630, 620, 610, 600, 590, 580. Fantastic. All right. Now count from 580 to 567 using ones. Okay, so we have 579, 578, 577, 576, 575, 574, 573, 572, 571, 570, 569, 568, 567. Good job. Let's say help you remember your numbers forever. Alright, so we're in 567. I want you to still count using tens to 407. Okay, so 567 as well as the 557, 547, 537, 527, 517, 507, 507, 497, 487, 477, 467, 457, 447, 437, 427, 417, 407. Fantastic. Alright, so we're now at 407. The next bundle will tell you how to count fast. So from 407, use hundreds to count to 207. That's quite easy. 307, 207. Okay, so now we are at 207. I want you to use this bundle to count to 192. We're at 207 using ones. 206, 205, 204, 203, 202, 201, 200, 199, 198, 197, 196, 195, 194, 193, 192. Math is fun, isn't it? Alright, so for 192, use bundles of 10 to cut to 102. 182, 172, 162, 152, 142, 132, 122, 112, 102. Alright, from 102, I want you to use hundreds to count to 2. Just 2. Yeah, just subtracted there. From 2, use the ones to count to 0. 1, 0. A sound clap for yourself. You did wow. It's a fantastic job. Now do this for me quickly. You have 2 minutes to do this and you bring it to class. I want you to write, skip counting twos. You're writing it down as many numbers as you can. Skip counting in twos. Write it down. Time yourself just 2 minutes and then see how many twos numbers you can write. Skip counting in twos. Let us look at this application problem. Sarah earns $10 each week for weeding the garden. If she saves all of the money, how many weeks will it take her to save up $150? How many dollars does she earn each week? $10. How many $10 are there in 150? If you know how many $10 are in 150, that will be the same number of weeks it will take her to earn that amount. You see, I've worked it out for you. There are 15 tens in 150. That means since she earned $10 per week, she will need to work and earn $10 for 15 weeks to get 150. Now this math is quite easy, but you just need to understand the question and then you'll be able to solve it. So when you see a question like this, read it, understand it, and you'll be able to solve it. Math is quite easy. For your problem set, we want to see how you can count using numbers. You're going to see number lines. Let us say you want to count from 776 to 900. You see 776, you will need to first count in ones to get to the number where you can skip counting tens. So you count 777, 778, 779, 780. So you use 4 ones to get to 780. When you are in 780, you cannot skip counting tens. 790, 800. So 2 tens to get to 800. At 800, since we are going to 900, just counting 100. 100 and you are in 900. Can you solve things like that for me? Yeah, that is what I want you to do in your problem set. Show me how you can do that. Then we should be able to see your work. Then let us look at another question, an interesting aspect. A bank teller or a store cashier, what they usually give you. They usually give you your change or your balance using a count like the one that we showed on our number line. A lot of times they count silently until they get to a friendly number. So can you count in your mind silently until you get to a friendly number? Can you count these ones? For your sake, I may have to count it out. Okay, so just count silently now. And see, we're counting. Using $1 is counting silently 2. Okay, so I just counted 124. I counted 124 already. Can you count something like that for me? I just counted 124 silent. Right? Let's try one more. Okay, 4, 14, 24, 120. Those ones that are quite easy to remember, you count silently, then get to a number that you remember quickly to count. Alright, so let us solve one again. If you are to count from 70 to 300, how would you count? You see, 70 shows that you can first count in tens. For 70, you can 80, 90, 100, 3 tens. I'll show you how many tens I counted my number line. Then, when I go to 100, I cannot skip counting 100 to 300. How many hundreds were I counting? 200, 300. See it? The distance there, 100, 100. Alright, so do the same for the other activities in the problem set. You should be able to complete this within 15 minutes. Follow the sample given and bring your work to class. Bye.